Think you know all the great World War II films from the 70s? Think again. These 15 titles, some legendary, others forgotten, deliver raw battles, political intrigue, and soul-shaking truth. And most people have never even heard of half of them. The 1970s gave us more than just action-packed war films. They gave us psychological dramas, experimental narratives, and international masterpieces that redefined how we see World War II. Let's begin. 1. Patton, 1970. George C. Scott commands every frame as the larger-than-life General Patton. From the opening American flag monologue to tank battles in North Africa and confrontations in Sicily, the film tracks his military genius and volatile arrogance. Explosions shake the screen, while Patton clashes with superiors and charges through Europe with unrelenting force. The film doesn't flinch. Battle scenes are brutal, and Scott's raw performance earned him an Oscar he famously refused. A towering biopic shot with cold precision and thunderous sound. Secondo, Tora, 1970. Pearl Harbor unfolds in cold, clinical detail from both the American and Japanese viewpoints. Explosions rain down from Zero fighters. Ships split in half. Officers scramble through chaos while command centers miscommunicate and blunder. There's no melodrama here, just high-stakes strategy and logistical failure. The final 30 minutes recreate the infamous attack with practical effects that rival any CGI. Painfully accurate and politically balanced, it's a chilling docudrama made with respect on both sides of the Pacific. 3. Kelly's Heroes, 1970. Clint Eastwood leads a squad of misfit soldiers on a rogue mission to steal Nazi gold behind enemy lines. With Donald Sutherland as a weed-smoking tank commander and Telly Savalas firing off sarcasm and bullets, it plays like a World War II heist comedy with explosive battle scenes. They raid towns, dodge enemy fire, and blast open a bank vault under artillery smoke. Groovy soundtrack, cynical tone. It's part war film, part counter-culture rebellion, and still wildly entertaining. 4. The Eagle Has Landed, 1976. Michael Caine plays a German paratrooper sent to kidnap Winston Churchill in a secret mission on British soil. Posing as Polish soldiers, the unit infiltrates a rural English village, only to spiral into a blood-soaked standoff. Machine guns blaze in quiet fields. Locals turn into hostages. The suspense builds until the final gunshot. With a stellar cast including Donald Sutherland and Robert Duvall, it's a tense, stylish thriller where even the bad guys are given human complexity. 5. Cross of Iron, 1977. Sam Peckinpah drops viewers into the muddy, blood-choked trenches of the Eastern Front. James Coburn plays a German sergeant trying to survive both Soviet attacks and his own officer's deadly ambition. Gunfire echoes through forests. Bodies fall in slow motion. It's a film of bayonet wounds, betrayal, and battlefield insanity. There's no glory here, just the grim machinery of war grinding down men. The final scene, a haunting laugh amid chaos, leaves a scar long after the credits roll. 6. A Bridge Too Far, 1977. Operation Market Garden, a bold Allied plan to end the war, unfolds and unravels across 3 hours of pure chaos. Star-studded with Sean Connery, Anthony Hopkins, and Robert Redford, the film moves through Holland's canals, villages, and shattered bridges. Paratroopers drop into gunfire. Tanks burn in narrow streets. Everything that can go wrong does. Radio signals fail. Reinforcements don't come. By the time retreat is ordered, it's clear. Ambition costs thousands of lives. Epic in scope, brutal in detail. 7. The Big Red One, filmed in the 70s, released in 1980. Based on director Samuel Fuller's own service, this follows a squad of U.S. infantrymen from North Africa to D-Day to the liberation of a concentration camp. Lee Marvin leads the group with stone-faced resolve, while his men crack jokes, dig graves, and face death. The war isn't romanticized, it's numbing. They kill, move, kill again. The camp sequence, shown through shocked soldier eyes, hits like a gut punch. Personal, gritty, and stripped of sentimentality. 8. Soldier of Orange, 1977. Paul Verhoeven's Dutch classic tracks university friends swept into Nazi-occupied Holland. Some become resistance fighters, others traitors. Spies ride bicycles with hidden messages. Torture rooms flicker under dim light. Betrayal bleeds into every corner. The lead character parachutes into danger, romances allies, and watches his world crumble in silence. It's espionage and war told through shifting loyalties, sharp direction, and moral erosion. Rutger Hauer delivers a breakout performance that carries the film's emotional weight. 9. The Odessa File, 1974. In post-war Germany, a young journalist stumbles onto the trail of a secret Nazi organization known as Odessa. What begins as a diary from a Holocaust survivor spirals into a dangerous manhunt. The journalist infiltrates neo-Nazi ranks, dodges assassins, and uncovers a web protecting war criminals. Tension builds with every clue, every disguise. It's a thriller built on real-world horrors, with dark alleys, forged identities, and justice long delayed. A slow burn that ends with a devastating revelation. 10. Slaughterhouse V, 1972. Billy Pilgrim becomes unstuck in time. One moment he's firebombed in Dresden. The next, he's on an alien planet. Based on Kurt Vonnegut's novel, the film jumps between World War II trauma and surreal sci-fi detachment. Bombs fall, corpses pile up, then suddenly a spaceship glows. The contrast is jarring, but intentional. The Dresden scenes, silent, ash-covered ruins, are unforgettable. 11. The Night Porter, 1974. In 1957 Vienna, a former Nazi officer reunites with the woman he once imprisoned in a concentration camp. She's now a guest at the hotel where he works. Their relationship reignites, twisted, obsessive, and laced with guilt. Flashbacks show her forced performances. Their present-day connection teeters between revenge and compulsion. 12th. Escape from Sobibor, 1974. TV film. Rated portrayal of resistance inside hell. 13. The Boat is Full, 1979 Swiss film. In neutral Switzerland, a group of Jewish refugees stumbles into a small village. Afraid of violating strict asylum rules, the townspeople pretend the group are actors in a traveling troupe. Paranoia grows. The police close in. The villagers must choose between compassion and self-preservation. Tension builds in quiet whispers and sideways glances. It was not a film about battlefields. It's about borders, silence, and the cost of neutrality. A haunting reminder that survival often hinges on ordinary people's choices. 14. Overlord, 1975. Blending real wartime footage with fiction, this black-and-white British film follows a young soldier from training to D-Day. We see his nightmares, his boredom, his letters home. Every step is shadowed by the knowledge that he won't survive. Grainy archival clips cut through scenes of drills and dreams. The Normandy landing, seen from his terrified eyes, is short and devastating. It's not loud or heroic, just quiet, inevitable death. 15. The Garden of the Finzi Continis, 1970. In fascist Italy, a wealthy Jewish family shelters in their estate as anti-Semitic laws close in. They host tennis matches, read poetry, pretend the world outside doesn't exist. But exile creeps in through quiet phone calls, arrests, and distant trains. The family's fate unravels slowly, tragically. The film is beautiful. Sunlit gardens, soft shadows. But that beauty fades into silence. Won the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film. Which of these films have you seen? Which one shocked you the most or deserves a modern rewatch? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive film breakdowns every week.